From today, you could be paying more for your pint as well. The rate of VAT, that's the tax paid when buying goods and services, will return to 20% in the tourism and hospitality sector.
Well, the timing couldn't be worse, could it? In July 2020, tax was reduced to help businesses recover from the impact of the pandemic.
Well, our reporter Ellie Costello is at the Railway Pub in South Woodham Ferris. Hello there, Ellie.
Good morning, Stephen and Anne. It's never too early, is it? What is it? 5 minutes past 7. I'm already in the pub. But for once, we're not here to order a drink. We are here to talk about that VAT increase. And we're at the Railway Pub in South Woodham Ferris. You can see behind me, it's an absolutely massive venue, really popular with the community here. The massive beer garden out the back. There's an upmarket cafe out the back as well. And there's a fish stall out the front. So this is a massive venue, huge capacity. Lots of tables to fill. So how are they going to be coping with this increase in VAT? Well, I'm going to be speaking to the wheeler dealer. This is Mike Graham. He is the owner and the landlord of the Railway Pub. So, Mike, increase in VAT from 12.5% back up to 20%. How is that going to impact yourself and your customers?
I think it will have a huge impact. Purely on the basis that, obviously, for myself, it closes profit margins. Of recent, obviously, with the inflation going on in the country, current affairs going on, obviously we can't dictate that, but we have to almost play by what goes on. The VAT margin when it was 5% was probably in a bracket when it was needed. It was a recovery period. The 12%, 12.5% when it went up in October, I believe it was, that still gave us a bit more of a cushion. So what it allowed us to do was not put prices up. Now, moving forward, I think that could change things.
So price is going to go up? That's what people are going to be asking, and they're going to be paying more for their pint?
Well, look, you can look at it two ways. Either the prices go up or we earn less. Anything like this is a knock-on effect, isn't it? It's like a chain. If prices continue to go up from powers above us, then obviously our prices have to go up in order to survive. You know, that's the way of business, I suppose.
And very quick, Mike, this is the last question. You always knew this was going to happen on April the 1st, didn't you?
We did, and we did see it coming. And like I say, I mean, just referring back to that point, with current affairs in the world, you know, despite the fact you can see it coming, it doesn't change it. I mean, just referencing Martin Lewis the other day, you know, when he's saying he's out of ideas, God help us. God help us all, you know, what we're going to do.
Yeah, exactly. There's an awful lot more going on, isn't there, in terms of energy bills and cost of living, as Stephen and Anne have been talking about on the breakfast show this morning. Well, Stephen and Anne, the government have said this was always coming down the track. They say that the 5% VAT and the 12.5% VAT, it was always just a temporary measure, and this was always going to happen on April the 1st.